Love you.
I love you too. Oh. Minute 18, I'm Brian.
And I'm Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most debonair, suave spy franchise there is and shakes it up and spits it out 1 minute at a time. Don't hold me to the spitting, but never shaken, never stirred. Oh, my brain. But because this is Bond, Minute Bond. We're in minute 18 of Dr. No. Christian, what happened?
As I predicted, Bond gave the ladies the car, but did you notice in the first second she's like, "Fine, have it then."
Yeah.
Or something like that. And he's, it's like he didn't see them approaching the taxi too or something.
And he says, "Help yourself," as if like with the tone of someone who just cut in line, and someone else says, "Yeah, just cut in line, why don't you?" And then they respond, "Okay, I guess I won't."
And then he goes over to who is that guy? I'm confused. I mean, he's not like is he a bellboy or something?
Now let me hear it again. He says, "I'm Mr. Jones, sir. Something from Government House. I've been ordered to come and get you," which to me is interesting because, one, he says he's going to check his reservation, which is fine. Like, that makes sense. You want to double check that this is the guy, that he is who he says he is. He says, "We're going to drop my luggage off at the hotel first, but let me check the reservation." And he gives him his hat. But he tells him, take care of the bags, while taking his briefcase back with him. Of course, the briefcase has all the papers. That's the most important thing. But he was grabbing a taxi when his bags were already out there, like his luggage. His luggage was on the street corner next to this other guy in the blue jumpsuit, next to this guy in the gray suit, who allegedly is from the Government House, with a fancy car already. So I don't know why Bond was hailing a taxi when his luggage is somewhere else, even if it's 10 feet away.
I don't know, maybe he was going to get in the taxi and be like, "Hey, you, put my shit in the trunk."
Totally, that's the best answer I could think of, but it's also just very curious that he wouldn't go to the luggage first. He was too busy cutting off those flight attendants to get his luggage first. But then what happens after that, sir?
Well, the guy, I don't know what to call him.
He said it was Mr. Jones, I believe.
Alright, let's call him Mr. Jones then. So James is like, "Oh, I gotta go check my reservation," and Mr. Jones is like, "Oh, I can do that for you." Very like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Either helpful or pushy.
Yeah, or like very eager.
Yeah.
That's the word. He was very eager to go check his reservation. I don't trust this guy at all.
So either he's just doing his job to literally the best of his ability, like trying to pamper him and be nice and do anything he wants, or he's a double agent just trying to be like, no, don't worry about that. But yeah, and then what happens after that?
Well, let's see, James says, "No, I got it. Just take care of the bags." And then we see that guy with the sunglasses again that was watching him over the balcony. He's got a newspaper, and he goes to drink water right next to the phone booth where Mr. Bond
I didn't notice that was a water fountain. Nice job.
Oh, you didn't?
I thought he just, like, hurriedly folded his newspaper and went to read it over there.
Yeah, and then I forgot what happens.
And then he calls...
He calls somebody, it's a closed call, I remember them saying, like,
so
he's getting connected, right, to this...
Yeah, so he calls the Government House and asks for the principal secretary, and then he gets welcomed to Jamaica by the principal secretary. Yeah. And then the guy answers and says, "Welcome to Jamaica, Mr. Bond. Yes, your head office alerted us this morning, but we don't have a confirmation of if this Mr. Jones is who he says he is. Also, this guy who's looking at him, who I feel is lighter, is just not being subtle enough, I think, for my tastes. Although, interestingly, if you go back to where he's shuffling the paper, it seems like there's a Pokeball on it. Am I wrong? Is that something else? Right? Does that look like a Pokeball as an advertisement?
Oh shit, it did.
I'm sure there's something else. I don't know when Pokemon started. I don't know if it was in the 60s, but...
Wait, no way.
No. Do you want to look up when was Pokemon created?
I guarantee that was in, like, the 90s or something. I'm going to look it up right now. But,
definitely in the U.S. What's up?
Yeah. No.
Definitely 90s for the U.S. I don't know about in Japan.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not an American show, right?
Yeah, I know that.
1998, dude.
Wait, what?
I think it was 1998, according to this.
Did you look up when Pokemon was created?
Yeah, it was founded in 1998.
That's shocking. They really got that turnaround for bringing it to American audiences.
Real quick.
What year did it come to the U.S.? Do you have that?
No, I don't. I just did a quick search.
Alright, let's wait. I hear a lot of background noise on your end.
It's just some cats running around.
Those are cats? That sounded like a little kid.
Yeah, I know.
That sounded like a little kid in rain boots to me.
Dude, sometimes it sounds like they're saying hello? 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 It's fucking hilarious.
Alright, well, what does it say for when it came to the U.S.?
Sorry, I could not look that up. When did Pokemon come to America?
Watch, it's gonna say like 1995.
98. Holy shit. So the same year. Now this came out in April in Japan. And then in September it was in the US.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy. I knew that wasn't a fucking Pokeball, but it does look like one.
So we can confidently say, in canon, that Pokemon existed in Bond 92. Or 62. 100%, no doubt. In Jamaica, Pokemon was secretly created 2 months before that in Jamaica. This is on the record, 100% true, no doubt. Or I'll post a screenshot of that on the Instagram, and if anyone could say what that is, that'd be super cool.
Definitely post a screenshot.
Yeah, but anything else for minute 18?
No, not a whole lot is happening in this minute. We need to find out what's happening in the next minute.
We need to find out if this guy picking him up is evil. But also, it said, the phone booth that he got in said the Jamaica Telephone Company Limited. And there's also, it looks like a shell in the background. Or at least S-H-E, possibly D. But, yeah, that's it for that. In the background at the, not the embassy, but wherever the place the politician or official guy is, it looks like over his shoulder there's George Washington in a framed picture, which I would put money on saying that that's not George Washington, but I'll put that as a screenshot too, to be like, who that? But yeah, that is the end of minute 18.
At least one of our viewers,
somebody might know.
At least one of our viewers is going to know who that is. Guarantee it.
Yeah. That's it for minute 18. We
My name
will
is Christian.
saunter over to minute 19. Sorry.
My name is Christian.
Mine is Brian.
And that, my friends, was money.
Every penny of it.